My name is Tim Haines. I'm executive producer and co-creator of Primeval.
I'm Adrian Hodges. I'm the co-creator and head writer on the show.
I'm Payne. I'm the director on this episode.
And this episode was written by Cameron McAllister, who is also our executive producer.
This day we didn't have the camera truck until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it was really backs against the wall for this sequence. But it did allow us to recce another location, so it was...
Every cloud, Jamie.
Indeed.
Talking of clouds, the light changes quite a lot in this, doesn't it?
Thanks, Tim.
This is sort of something people don't always realise about shooting this kind of show in Britain, is that the Americans have such a huge advantage if they shoot everything in Los Angeles, because the light's so perfect all the time. Good manhole.
Well, this was when we shot my block during the heaviest rainfall on record, which is good for this scene.
Actually, you are kind of the rainmaker, aren't you, Jamie, really? There's a lot of rain involved in your episodes.
Indeed. It's all about the rain.
No, I am struck by his colleagues aren't very friendly.
They haven't really noticed, have they?
They don't really care. Get on with the game, who cares? He also did well to get that shoe off him.
It's going to be one of those commentaries, isn't it, Tim? This is the
shoe clearly not as good as the boot in episode 1.
That's the thing as well, having those almost pre-Bond title sequence moments that Primeval does is, I think, really works well.
And again, feeding into that fact that it's something really ghastly going on in a very ordinary environment that we're all familiar with.
You don't mean their music?
Although I have to confess, I'm probably not down with the homies myself.
Oh, I don't know about that, Tim.
Okay, where is it? Identifying location.
This is nice. The graphics on here are sort of obviously made up for the machine, but they're kind of...
They're stunning, I think.
They're interesting. They look like something's going on, but they're not overloading you with information. You don't actually look at them and try and read them too much.
They work really hard on those graphics. It's good that you mentioned that.
What's happened? The anomaly must have closed.
Also that, you know, the anomaly detector stays in the middle of that space through the rest of the series predominantly. So it's got to have good character. Well, this was funny. This scene, we attempted to shoot this scene 3 different times, and for various reasons it had to be aborted because of, you know, things beyond our control, and we finally got to shoot it. Hannah wasn't feeling very well at all this day, and
do you want something, Caroline?
she was so brave because she really was uncomfortable.
I noticed.
Did she hurt her back or something?
Yeah, I mean, she could barely move, but you wouldn't think it.
All I remember is just keeping on phoning Jamie up and saying, have we done that kickboxing scene yet?
It was scripted as kickboxing in her knickers, though, isn't it?
I think not, actually, Jamie.
That is a lovely example of editing where she looks so fast, and yet it's really the edit that persuades you that has just happened.
That's a big up to Nick. Also, when we shot that, her pants split directly to camera.
Who's Hannah's or Naomi's?
Naomi's.
Okay, excellent.
Wow, amazing.
She's just the lovely Naomi Bentley, by the way.
She is, and tough for her, you know, to come into this, the dynamic of their friendship and friendship as characters, relationship as a couple, to come into this series that's already established as far as the leads goes. It's a tough thing for the guest actors, and they did really well with it, I think.
No, the nice thing is to get a different dynamic going in the Connor and Abby thing. So suddenly there's a third member of the team, and it's it really upsets the apple cart.
I'd like to say...
Connor!
What is that cactus?
Sorry, Caroline.
You're going to tell me, Jamie, or not?
No, sorry, these are the things that got away, obviously, on the viewing. It was a creative art department prop, and it has no deep subtextual significance in this episode.
Thank you for clearing that up.
A new Rex.
Fantastic.
Rex has evolved.
The boy's name is Lucian Hope. His friend said he seemed to be struggling with something.
Did they see anything?
No.
Of course, 2 completely different locations.
Yeah.
Clean off.
Water pressure?
It could be. The rainfall's been below average for the month. And
It certainly doesn't look like it. It looks absolutely soaking.
the anomaly's underwater. Where does this drain go?
Back to the canal.
Seal it off and tell Abby and Connor to meet us at the other end.
Okay.
Sort of some consistently good work by the costume department in this show too. In this series.
Jackie's
Well, both
done
series, of course.
Yeah, Jackie's done a great job. And she really enjoyed designing for each character.
I think they found a look for Dougie that works really well. Where was this, Jamie?
This was underneath Camden, and at one point, obviously this was all open underneath Camden, but it's now completely, each building has had it closed off. And it's a tough location to find, because you'd think there'd be a lot of subterranean spaces in London, and there really aren't. Especially ones that connect to the canal in any way.
I think there used to be, but they've all been closed off over the years. You used to get under that place in Holborn, but they don't let you do that anymore in Kingsway.
Steve.
That was rank, that place.
It looks like stinky water.
They can only get out into the canal.
Good shadow work.